Let me guess. You've been told that the only way to make serious money as a video editor is to get really good and charge $1,000 or more per video. You've probably heard it from every single YouTube guru, even me once or twice. Raise your prices, and yeah, that can work. But today, I'm going to share the exact opposite strategy. A bad strategy if you listen to the editing gurus. Because it's not about charging more. It's about making more videos faster for less money. And it made me $53,000 in 8 months. So if you're stuck making $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month from editing, this video is going to show you the back door to making 8K per month. It's going to flip your idea of what makes a good editor on its head. Stick around because later in this video, I'm going to show you how I got my editing time down to 2 hours per video without sacrificing quality. But first, let me take you back. I was 16, fresh off my GCSEs, living at home, empty bank account, and had a shitty job at a cafe. All I had to my name was a slow PC, a cracked version of Premiere Pro, and a dream of making money online. I'd already been editing on the side, a few jobs here and there, but nothing serious. But quite honestly, I was obsessed. Not with editing, but with freedom. Never having to go to that cafe job or report to a boss ever again in my life. With proving everyone wrong. With making enough money to buy my dream car, travel, and actually live. So I did what every hungry editor does. I started mad outreaching. DMs, cold emails, all day, every single day. And eventually, I landed a client. It was for $150 per video. He didn't want anything fancy. He just wanted content, and a lot of it. 3, 4, sometimes 6 videos per week. And that's where most editors would say no thanks, because we've been brainwashed to think quantity equals burnout. But I saw something different. That one client was a major reason why I made the $53,000 in 8 months. Sure, later down the line, I was taking on some more high-paying $3,000 per video projects, but these high-quantity short videos were a driving force behind my earnings. I didn't know how to use After Effects. I wasn't animating like some Pixar intern. I wasn't even that good, especially compared to those sweaty editors that you see on Twitter. But I was fast, I was reliable, and I understood what the client wanted. Clean, simple, and professional videos delivered quickly and consistently. Not showreel flexes, not VFX masterclasses, just content that actually converted. And that's where everything changed. Because once I cracked that, I realized something. The real money isn't in charging more per video. It's in charging just enough, but doing it over and over and over again. If you're a video editor stuck between $1,000 or $2,000 per month and want to scale consistently to $5,000 or even $10,000 per month by building a system just like this, you can apply for my one-on-one mentorship. We help editors just like you to build a vault, land the right clients, and scale it like a business. I only open around 3 to 5 slots per month, and it is definitely not for everyone. But if you're serious, you can apply now by clicking the first link in the description. Most editors try to be artists, and that's cute until they're still fiddling around with keyframes in an animation while their client has moved on and hired somebody else. Here's the truth. You do not need to be great. You need to be fast and consistent. That's the new way. The old way says get insanely good and try to raise your prices. The new way? Get fast, build systems, and deliver clean videos at scale. And that's exactly what I did. When I landed that $150 per video client, yeah, it was slow at first. Each video took me 6-7 hours, which was absolutely painful, but I knew the key was repeatability. So I built what I now call the Vault, which is basically a massive Premiere profile that's full of everything I need to edit this client's video. Text presets, transitions, sound effects and music that I knew worked, animations and custom B-rolls, literally everything that I could reuse. Every single time that I made a graphic or an effect that I like, I put it straight inside the Vault. And once I had that, Each new video only took me 2 or 3 hours. No more dragging in files from scratch. No more Googling how to animate a lower third. Just plug and play. Let me say this clearly to make sure that you understand. Systematize your editing once to 10x your income with 1/10 of the stress. But it gets even crazier because once I had the system, I started thinking, wait, what if I productize this? Not every single video has to be a masterpiece. In fact, most entrepreneurs just want volume. So I started selling video editing like a product for $200 per video. Simple offer, clean edits delivered in about 48 hours. I could do 2 of those per day, easily. That's $400 a day. 2K per week, 8K per month, working just 4 hours per day. Now let's compare that to the $1,000 per video guy. He needs to land a whale client. He's spending 5-7 days on every single edit. 1 bad month and he's screwed. Meanwhile, I'm stacking income, filling slots and building client loyalty. That's why the bad editor wins every single time, because he treats it like a business, not an art project. Now, this strategy isn't just about editing faster, it's about who you are editing for. If your dream is to work with flashy entertainment channels who game the YouTube retention curve and try to squeeze every last penny out of AdSense, this strategy is not for you. Those creators want hyper-edited bangers. They want animations every 5 seconds with 100 layers of sound effects. And guess what? They should pay $1,000 to $3,000 for these videos because they're an absolute fucking mission to make. But the clients I targeted? They were entrepreneurs, educators, coaches, people who had something to sell, a course, a mastermind, a SaaS product. They had the money to spend on content. They didn't care about flashy edits, they cared about conversion. Their content had one job: to turn viewers into buyers. That's where clean, simple, professional editing becomes lethal. Because when you edit like this, structured, branded, polished, it builds trust. It keeps the focus on the message. And most importantly, it gets them sales. So while other editors were fighting for views, I was out there making my clients money. And that made me indispensable. But here's exactly where most editors mess it up. They try to land a new client every single week. They're chasing like maniacs, building up zero momentum and wondering why they're stuck. You don't need 10 clients. You need 3. Here's how it works. Let's say you're gonna charge $200 per video. Your ideal client is an entrepreneur running a YouTube channel to feed their business who wants volume of videos. They're aiming for 2 to 3 videos per week. That's $400 to $600 per week per client. Lock in 3 of those, you're sitting at anywhere from $1,700 to $2,400 per week. And that's 7 to 10 grand per month from literally just 3 low-paying clients, editing only for about 4 hours per day. Because the truth is, you don't need to be a great editor to make great money. You just need to be smart, build a repeatable system, target the right clients, and stop trying to be a VFX god when you could be the most reliable asset inside an entrepreneur's business. They don't want fireworks. They want someone who delivers results. And this is how I farmed cash from 2 clients. I charged $150 to $250 per video. I spent 4 hours a day editing 2 simple videos, and I did this between the $1,000 per video projects, as they took a lot longer, stacking my income while everyone else was waiting for their big break. And you can do exactly the same. Or you can keep posting your fucking show reel and hoping that somebody notices. It's up to you. If this sounds like you and you're ready to build this exact machine for yourself, you can apply for my one-on-one mentorship. We'll help you build your own editing vault, package your offer, attract conversion-focused clients, and add 3K per month to your income in the next 90 days guaranteed. There's only 3 to 5 spots per month. It's on a first-come, first-served basis. So if you're interested, click the first link in the description. Now, this strategy isn't sexy. You're not going to get likes on Twitter for making simple, clean videos. You're not gonna go viral for being fast and reliable, but you'll make a fuck ton of money. You'll become the editor that your client never wants to lose. And while other editors burn out because they're chasing perfect edits, you will be building something scalable, predictable, freedom giving. And that's the goal, right? Not to impress other editors, but to win, to live your life on your terms. That's what this gave to me, and it's what it can give to you too. If you want help, you know where to find me. Now, if you want to learn more about the editing style that these conversion focused creators are looking for, and they pay me $3K per week for, then click this video up here.